So, I'm in Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport.
I am leaving!
And I'm on my way to Mexico. And guess what? I'm late. And I'm wearing 2 masks. I don't know if you can even hear me, but I had like 10 minutes to get through security and somehow it worked out. Well, let me not speak too fast because I'm just getting to the gate. Departure is at 9:40 and yeah, I'm here. Right on time, Miss Girl. I think. Yeah. Yes,
Damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a bordo. Por favor, coloquen el equipaje pequeño debajo del asiento delantero de usted, el equipaje más grande en el compartimiento superior. Muchas gracias por su atención. Bienvenidos a bordo.
Okay, I'm here. When you go to Mexico from the US, you have to fill out this form every single time. The first time I flew to Mexico, I did it wrong and I like didn't turn it in or something. But it didn't really have an effect on my trip.
But it could have. You want to keep your little slip, okay? You're going to fill out a certain part of it, and then when you get off the plane, you hand a part that rips off to the person that's collecting them. And then you keep that other little part until you take your trip back. If you lose that other little part during your trip, you're going to get in trouble, Miss Girl.
I'm going to fill this out, and I don't know, we're just doing this by the hair of our chin, on the hair of our chin, Miss Girl. We're just going with the flow. I'm going to, I forget how long the flight is. Like, I don't know how long. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours. I don't know. I don't even know. But I'm going to try to get some work done.
Passenger boarding is complete. Flight attendants prepare for departure.
Tengo dos máscaras. Because period. I guess I'll catch up with y'all later. I'm going to read a little bit, maybe edit. And that's it. Hopefully, I think we're fully boarded, so we have a middle seat like available, which is nice. Yeah, adios.
Y'all already know what time it is when I'm on the plane and I am going to a new place, usually like on vacation, not just kind of like a lazy trip. I always do my hair right before I get on the plane, and I'm always so worried about the headrest. The headrest be yanking and pushing and shoving my hair strands back and forth throughout the flight, especially if there's some turbulence, which, girl, there was. About had a heart attack on this plane trip. Who is driving this bus? Who is driving this bus? But I definitely put on that satin scarf. It's a little awkward in public. Like, it's still hard dealing with people staring at you when you're putting on your scarf. But honestly, I'm getting over it. It's like, whatever. I'm wearing this scarf, girl. It's protecting my hair strands and my peace of mind. So that when I get off the plane, I'm looking freaky. Period. So you can stare all you want. It's a headscarf. It's cute, too. So...
Yeah, it's like really warm out, which is nice. Girl, I need to get to a bathroom ASAP to like fix my hair up. I'm sure I have to go through like immigration or something. I'm out. I went through customs. The customs was like super easy.
Customs is weird. It's scary. Actually, it's not that scary. It's actually pretty easy, but it's scary because you're in line and you are walking up to these people who are behind booths, and they have a computer and there's a camera, and you walk up, they call you up, you walk up, you're not allowed to use your phone or anything like that in customs, and they ask you to look at the camera, and you look at the camera, and I think they're taking a picture of me. But no, girl, they scanning your face. There's a database, I guess, of all the faces in the world, and they just knew exactly who I was by me just staring at the camera. And they were like, okay, so how long are you gonna be here? Stuff like that. I just answered the question. It was like 2 questions, girl. Pop quiz, and then it was over, and I was in Mexico.
Look at that. Girl, I have to like switch to Spanish when I'm walking by somebody who speaks Spanish, because I'm scared people just scamming you. You know what I mean? But I have to find a Uber or something to my hotel, and then I'm out of here. But I'm here, and it's like nice outside, which is sick.
Uruguay.
Oh, sí. Yeah.
Y'all, this ride was so long. It felt like it was taking forever to get to the hotel. But a good thing about like Mexico City is that Ubers really cost nothing. I think this trip cost me $6 and it was like a 45-minute trip, which is wild to think about because 15 minutes in Phoenix cost 30 something bucks. So this was really nice. And I also got to see a lot of Mexico City, you know, just hearing the sounds of the street and feeling the kind of warm air push through the windows and the music that the Uber was playing. It just felt like a nice introduction to the city, a real unadulterated sonical version of the city.
Okay, I'm here in my hotel room. It's here. It's like super cute for the price that I got it for. It's I'm with MX Hotels, and their logo is everywhere, girl. They ain't gonna let you forget. It has this one window. That's the only thing that I can take this off. The one thing I was worried about was light. If I'm gonna be staying in a new place, like in a hotel rather, like some place that's not my own. I'm sorry, what is this? It's bug. But as I was saying, I need windows if I'm going to be staying in a hotel, because I can choose the hotel that I want. It's like, at least let's choose one with windows. This one has a window. It's just one window. This is a renovated. I'm going to show you all when I go out, but it's like a renovated church or something. We're in the historic center, so El Centro, and it has all of the kind of like historic buildings and all that stuff. And so this is a hotel that was renovated, or some church or something that was renovated, but it's pretty nice. You know, it's just one bedroom. It has a full-length mirror, which is like also kind of something that I like, a deal breaker. It has this wardrobe situation. Them doors is heavy, child. There's a little desk there. It's a little marble desk and this cute chair. You can barely see in here because of this light. It's giving chandelier. It's giving Game of Thrones. Can you see, girl? Get your candle out. But that's very much like a leather chair. Super comfy, super cute. And then the bathroom is over here. It's actually pretty clean lines. And pretty loud. It's not loud, but it's nice. Look at how spacious. That's a huge situation. And I love this tile. It has this cute little mirror, the sink, whatever. These doors are sick. I love these doors. Sick, if you ask me. I did sit here in the dark for a little bit because I couldn't figure out how to turn the lights on. And so I was pressing this button, like I was pressing this and stuff, but you have to put your card in there for the lights to come on. When they start doing that, they also have these pendant lights. These are so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and eat. I've sat here for like an hour and a half, maybe, just deleting footage off my phone and uploading it to my computer and cleaning out my phone space. But now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go to this place called El Sazon. It's like down the street, and just gonna get some food, and then I'm just gonna walk around, see what the area is, and then I'll, until I get tired or whatever. Today I'm not really doing anything special. I'm gonna see what the area has to hold, walk around, and then get back here, and then I'm gonna start planning out my day. Super cute. Girl, there ain't no roof, child. I guess the roof like opens and closes. You can kind of see. It's just like an open terrace, like in the middle. But I don't know, girl. I don't know what's going on here. Child is giving history. Here's a beautiful sofa. I like that. Definitely like the beat. I'm trying to figure out like what this area has to hold. There's like more stairs here. Terrace capital. Can I go up here? Girl, we just going places. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. I think this is just like the terrace, like on top of the building. This is cool. Oh my God, I'm in Mexico City. Oh, there's like a place that you can eat here. I'm in Mexico City. I'm here, child. Wow. Look at this. I need my sunglasses. Oh, it's so bright. Girl, I need to work out. Oh, it's like a bar. It's like a rooftop bar. I like this. It's closed right now. The weather is absolutely... this weather is so perfect. It's probably like 72. Girl, I'm obsessed.
This is giving me life, hunty. Yes, Mama.
Okay, so I landed on this place. It's called El Cap. Girl, I was looking around for El Sazon. I couldn't find, well, I could find it, but it was like, it was scary looking on the inside. So I just was like, nah, let me find somewhere else. And I walked around this place earlier, so I came back here. Y ahora vamos a comer. Pues, it looks like, girl, they got a lot of desserts, postres. It really is nice to know like some Spanish and like to be able to at least understand it, because when I walked in here, like the hostess was like, para comer aquí o para llevar, and I was like, you know what I mean? Like if this was like 2 years ago, I'd have been like, huh? Not 2 years ago, but if this was like me before I knew Spanish, I'd be like, what, huh? You know, I knew what she was saying, and I was about to, I would prepare a question in my head before I like go up to somebody. So I was like, oh my God, okay, what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, puedo sentarme aquí para comer. Because I didn't know, because it's like restaurant style. It's actually really cute in here. But I was like, I'm only one person. Like, all these tables look like they sit 4 or 5 people. But I found this table, and yeah, let me find something to eat real quick.
So I ordered a torta. I think it was like jamón y queso or something like that. But it was pretty mid. I ain't gonna cap for this vlog. I ain't gonna cap. It was pretty mid. And honestly, throughout my trip in Mexico, I had maybe 2 or 3 meals out of the 12 days that I was there that I was like, oh my God, this is so delicious, delicioso. But for the most part, I think I just was not putting too much effort into finding good food. I was just ordering whatever was easiest. But this little sandwich was pretty, it was like, okay, it was good. You know what I mean? It just wasn't like mind blowing. It was like a sandwich, you know? You can't order a sandwich and expect it to be high art. You know what I mean?
So I got la torta de pollo con queso. And it's really good. It's just like a chicken sandwich. It has tomato como con aguacate y queso. And it's good, sis. I noticed the way that things are organized. Es que, like, there's a little plaza for jewelry, and then it's like spans like 4 blocks. And then there's a plaza for music. And then it's like just everything that has to do with music for like 4 blocks. And you can like buy like speakers and microphones and banjos and whatever the heck you want. And then there's like a plaza for jewelry, and then you can buy the jewelry. It's like really odd. It's like little districts for different, como, what's the word? Like things. The girlies are looking at me like, who is this American speaking English with a camera in their face? I'm really just trying to find my home. Like, where do I live? You know what I mean? But Mexico City is so pretty. Some of the streets, you look down the street and you're like, oh my God. And then some of the streets you look down and you're like, oh my God. It's giving New York City, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. But then some parts you're like, wow, it stinks like doo-doo. And there's trash everywhere. Actually, it's been pretty clean here. But honestly, none of that matters. What matters is like, are people happy here, you know? Anyway, before I go down a rabbit hole, let me find my apartment.
So I'm up in the hotel, and right above me is the bar. Can you hear that, girl? It's literally people up there. Getting their life, and it's just like music playing, and it's almost 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, how long is that going to keep going? Because as soon as I got back to this hotel, I was tired and I needed to lay down, and I was trying to go to sleep and couldn't go to sleep because there's just like loud music right there. It's not so loud, it's just, it feels like, you know, there's a party outside and I'm like in New York City and I'm trying to go to sleep, and it's just annoying. And you can hear people talking and stuff. It's just, I can hear it like right there. I'm about to go ask and see if they could just switch my room because I'm going to be here for 3 days and I can't have this every single night. I paid money for this and it's like I didn't sign up for like a whole bar to be on top of my hotel room. I'm up right now trying to block out that with the earphones, and I'm emailing these people because I want to take a ceramics class here. There's so many beautiful ceramics that happen in Mexico. There's so much art here, and I want to take a ceramics class and learn from a teacher here just to see if there's any differences, because I did enroll in a ceramics class in Phoenix, Arizona, and so I'm doing that and I love it. I'm excited about it, but right now I want to see if I can find something here. So I've been emailing people in Spanish, which is like kind of weird. I emailed El Taller Experimental de Cerámica. I feel like I can't speak Spanish anymore. My accent, mi acento se fue. Like it's gone. I emailed them, and then I also emailed this one person who is, they host an Airbnb experience for ceramics, and they are pretty booked up. Like you can't book a class until September, but I emailed them on the low and was like, hey girl, can you like do a private class for me? Like what's the thing? Hopefully people get back to me, and if not, then I won't take a class here. That's what I'm doing right now. It's like 10:49. I was gonna go to the gym, and then I looked at this little thing that homeboy gave me when I came in here. It has all the times that everything is open, and girl, the gym is closed. It's closed. It closes at 10, so that's annoying. But whatever. Tomorrow we have breakfast, free breakfast from 7 to 10, and they gave me these little breakfast boletitos, little tickets. Va pa nuestra cuenta. Breakfast goes by our own. Huh? Breakfast goes by our own. Somebody translated that and they truly made no sense. Me, but like in Spanish. That's how I be sounding. Breakfast goes by our own when they really mean breakfast is on us. I have 3 breakfasts for free here because I'm staying 4 days, so I don't know. In terms of my first day here, I walked around for a while. It started to kind of feel like a crowded, more cozy New York City, where it's just like there's so much going on. There's so many cars, so many people, and so many stores, and they all sell like random stuff. And it started to get stinky. Oh my God, it's like stinks every 5, like where I'm at, girl. There'll be like restaurants with outdoor patios, and then you walk by it and it smells like doo-doo. That's the case a lot in big cities in general. New York is like that, you know what I mean? Always weird, especially when you have a mask on and all that doo-doo smells just getting trapped up in your nose and your nostril area. It's just nasty. And everybody smokes here too. There are some streets that actually have little signs and placards that say this is a smoke-free street, which is nice, but people don't care. People still are smoking.
Oh, I would do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway, cause that's how I am.
That's something that will really make or break my decision to like live somewhere is if people just smoke so much. I don't want that. Could you imagine if drinking, you could get secondhand drunk? I think I've said this before to people, like, could you imagine if you got secondhand drunk, right? If you could get secondhand drunk and people were just drinking everywhere and you walked by them and you also got a little bit tipsy, there'd be more regulations around where you can drink. Because what if kids are walking by, right? You can't get the kids drunk. What if pregnant women are walking by? You can't get the pregnant women drunk. You know what I mean? Things like that. There would be so much more restrictions. But guess what? Smoking, you can secondhand smoke, and that's still bad for you. You know what I mean? And so I don't get why there aren't regulations everywhere for these things. I don't get it. I really don't understand. Just, it's not ban smoking. Sure, that would be great, but people smoke and it's whatever. That's the reality. People smoke. It's a coping mechanism for a lot of people and it's a whatever. So how about just create designated spaces for them to smoke where it's not like choking people who don't choose to smoke. You know what I mean? And then people smoke in walkways. They smoke right by you. You know what I mean? There should be places designated for people to smoke where it's not being inhaled by people who are choosing not to smoke. Tomorrow, however, like I did a lot of walking today, but I saw El Zocalo and it was so pretty. It was huge. There's a huge flag up in the front of it. And all I could think of is, what happens when it rains? Does that get like soaking wet and does it like weigh down so much? It was actually really peaceful though in the plaza. Like there was some protest there. But I didn't stop to like really see it because I was scared of all the police. There's so many police. So I just kept walking. But the buildings are so pretty. They're so old. Tomorrow I booked a walking tour. Walking tours are typically free. All you have to do is go to google.com and type in free walking tour. So tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I'm gonna go meet a little group of people and do a walking tour and you can tip them at the end. So I usually give them like $10 or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this little breakfast. They have like free breakfast here. They give you like boletitos, and then you turn in your little ticket, and then you get a little breakfast. I came like super late. Not the beard line, but I came super late, and Miss Girl, there was like barely anything left, but there's some toast, and I have butter, and chilaquiles y huevos, but yeah, I need to take my probiotics and stuff. So I was like, let me get this free drink. This girl. I think it's jugo de naranja. I hope it's like warm. My toast fell apart. Yeah, let me eat something real quick and take my situation, and then I left my deodorant at home. So I have to go to the pharmacy and get deodorant.
Water. They should have water in this one.
Yeah. Well, we knew it.
So they could save most of the monuments, including this one. But when they took it off, because the other protesters refused so that they were achieving something by vandalizing national monuments, everyone started doing it. So, because they were. Well, Porfirio Diaz, it's part of the monuments and buildings Porfirio Diaz did to celebrate Mexican. Before that, were two colonial houses. He made them just more modern. That one was the Hong Kong city. Sada is a city that the famous city. He wanted to representation of huge settlement to Spanish people in the colony from the south part of Spain, which is the one. Skyscrapers were a fashion. And its importance comes because of the high risk area where it is built in. Any scratch, everybody turned and looked at this building because they said, "Whoa, it worked." So even now, it's a lot of the people were changing. So they took it out of power. In the 70s, nice way of catching tourists interested in pre-Columbian. Super small and humble cathedral here because they had to do it fast, kind of, because it was like the symbol of it. But when the Spanish...
So I didn't get to spend too much time here. This is El Templo Mayor. It was like a bunch of like busted up pyramids in the middle of the city. There's like a church, a big church there, a cathedral. Oftentimes conquistadors, Miss Girl, when they came through and they saw a mosque or a temple or something that represented the religion of the place that they came to colonize, they knocked it down and then they built a church over it. And so there's this big church in the middle of Mexico City, and it's a big cathedral and it's really old, but nobody ever thought to kind of dig underneath it and see maybe what was there before. And then the electric company, one of the electric companies in Mexico City, started to dig near the area because it was a big residential area, upper class one at that, and so nobody was going to be excavating anyway. But an electric company had to do some work, and they started digging, and 2 meters down, they hit this old prehistoric disc that was there for a long time and nobody knew. And then that brought on a lot of public attention, and they started to do a bunch of excavation, and they uncovered this huge main temple underneath the ground. And so we got to see a little bit of that. I didn't spend too much time here, but it was interesting to see. It was like kind of cool to see how that stuff, it was like stuff that's like so old and people built that. I don't know, I'll just be shook, child.
Aquí estoy en una mercado, afuera. And there's like cute little art here. Like there's so much stuff, because I'm like looking for art for my apartment, but I'm always weary of traveling with it back. Like if I buy a poster, travel with it back, like it's probably gonna get ruined during flight. But ooh. I also like did not bring money with me. Oh my god, look at these books. It's like old Harry Potter books. That's sick. Anyway, I didn't bring much money with me. I gave all my money to the tour guide. So I have to like tengo que ir al banco para sacar más dinero. So that's what I'm on my way to do now. I guess I don't really need to go all the way back. Yeah, I don't think I need to go all the way back to the hotel, but I'm gonna go to the bank. Ciao! It's giving going through the forest, the woods, the mountains, climbing mountains, child, to get to the bank. I'm trying to talk loud because I can't talk through 2 masks. But I'm going across the highway, child, on this big old pedestrian bridge because I need to get to the bank, which is over here, because I don't have any money. So, I went to one that was close to my place, and mask up Arizona, mask up Mexico, but it like wasn't accepting cards. It was like some new technology where you didn't need a card to take money out of your account from the ATM. So I'm en route to Scotiabank, which is a partner of Bank of America, like an international partner. Everything's so loud, child. I mean, I am right next to a street. Look at this bus. Okay, so now I'm here at Los Girasoles, I think it is. So hungry, I haven't eaten all day. So, and I have these double masks, so my ears are begging. They're begging for help. But I truly haven't eaten. It's like 4 o'clock. I can't keep doing this. I feel like plan out where I'm going to eat tomorrow. Like, today was kind of a bust because things closed before I thought they were going to close. So, girl, give us some background, you know what I mean? But I wanted to go to El Palacio de Bellas Artes y like otros museos. But I didn't look at the time that they closed. And so it all closed on me. And then I was just like walking around. I couldn't find a cajero del banco, like a bank ATM. So I ended up walking around for like hours. Gracias. It's like 5:30, y'all. And I'm having my first meal of the day. But I'm here. I walked by this place earlier and it was like super cute. So I walked all the way back here. And I think I might go to the place next door right after this because it's like a little cafe and they have like little desserts and stuff. They have dessert here, but I don't know, the dessert here is like a little bougie. I think it's super cute though. Look how pretty. Just everything is so pretty, like the colors of the buildings, the little birds chirping. I don't know, I like it. Gracias. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
The food was interesting. It was honestly giving, do I have COVID? Because the flavor just was not, okay, so here's the thing, is that I went to this place called Girasilos, or I still don't know what the real name of this place is. It was right next to the El Palacio de Bellas Artes, which is like a high art thing, and I feel like it's just a tourist trap. And so I went here thinking that the food would be good because I looked up online before I went, and I was like, oh, the pictures look tasty. But then when I got there and ate this food, I was like, this is not giving. Something about it is not giving. And then it just felt like the waiters and the staff were all staring at me. It wasn't even that it felt that way. It just was that way. Every time I looked up, they were like staring me straight in my eyes. And I get that they were trying to be attentive, and, you know, helpful if I needed anything, but it also just felt like they were kind of rushing me out of there. And, that just felt uncomfortable. I just want to eat. You know what I mean? It just kind of marred the whole experience. But I still had a really nice time. I tried so hard to ignore all of that and just, you know, look at my surroundings and the moment that I was in and just go, you know what I mean? Take a deep breath and thank God that I'm like in Mexico City, I'm safe, and I'm eating. You know what I mean? I'm healthy, I'm fine, and the weather was nice, and it was just a beautiful moment, really. And so, yeah, that's how this went.
Girl, I guess I'm in Chinatown all of a sudden. This is what I love about traveling, or at least my style of traveling, where I'm not afraid to just wander around. Like, I don't care if I'm like lost, so to speak, because I always stumble upon things that I just wouldn't have looked up and I wouldn't have found on like the blogs or whatever. So here I am in Chinatown, and look, it's cute. There's like lanterns and stuff. These ones aren't lit up. Girl, every time I see my skin, ooh, let there be light, child. Every time I see my skin, I'm like, there's no way. I've been without my Curology for like 2 weeks now, and I'm so scared. I'm scared. Yeah, girl, I'm just walking around. I ate so much food. Demasiada comida. And my stomach is just so full. And girl, this street is a little too crowded for me, so I'm about to finna turn around. The girls was looking a little too hard into my little bolsa que tengo. So I had to hold it tight, Miss Girl. What am I doing, child? This is a hot mess. So I just got finished walking through like Chinatown in Mexico City, and it was cute. First of all, I was like, this is cute, like a cute ambiance or whatever. But then also, I didn't really see any people who were Asian, so I was like, this is odd. Okay, I'm here for breakfast at Don Toribio, but I think I took the wrong stairs. Maybe not. There's like a terrace here, like un terraza, where you can like eat. There's a restaurant down there. Okay, I found it. I forgot that like in different countries it's like the first floor is 0 and then it goes 1 and then 2. So it's on the first floor. Hola.
Buenos días, bienvenido. ¿Solo una persona?
Sí.
Permítame, registramos su nombre.
Will.
¿Will?
Will, sí.
¿Requiere qué?
Sí. Gracias.
Adelante, pase, por favor. Enseguida le traemos servicio. ¿Sí? ¿Café? ¿Café para el niño?
No.
Enseguida le traemos.
Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna look at the menu. I'm at Don Toribio. This is like you wouldn't be able to find it if you were just like walking by. You would be, hola.
Hola.
Gracias.
Desayunos.
Sí, gracias. Un momento, un segundito.
Sí.
Sí, gracias. Pues, so I'm here, Don Toribio. It's super cute. Like downstairs is like, I would absolutely take somebody if you were trying to do something a little romantic of it, Miss Girl. Go downstairs, cause it's super cute. The ceilings are super high, but at the top you can like sit. Look at my view. This is my view. It's super cute, and I found this place on like a random blog. I think it was called The Culture or something like that. It was like some magazine online, but I'm here and I'm gonna order some breakfast and then I'm out of here. I have to go do museums and like actually get my life together. Gracias. ¿Qué tipo de salsa?
Salsa ranchera.
Ranchera.
Sí,
¿Es picante?
sí.
Sí.
Las dos son picantes.
Ok. Bueno.
Salsa macha.
Salsa macha. Bueno, gracias.
¿Sí come picante?
Me gusta. Torrillos, oh, the menu is gone, but I got like three something, girl. It looks good. It looks very tasty, to be honest. I'm gonna try to eat these. They're filled with so much. That is good. I think what it is like three different meats, but they all have kind of similar toppings. That's good, child. I'm eating the chicken one. There we go. Bon appetit, sis. Child, I'm eating good today, sis. I'm gonna try these sauces. Salsa ranchera. I'm just gonna put it on, girl. He said it's spicy. I'm down for a little spice today. Let me stop, girl. It's giving too much. Let me taste a little bit of it though. Oh, that's not bad. It definitely is spicy, but not too spicy. That's good. The flavor is there, child. That was such a good start to the day. I feel like these last few days, I don't know what was going on, but I was kind of low in energy. I wasn't so low in energy, but I definitely didn't feel the kind of butterflies that I usually feel when I'm in a new country. But I'm here now, and it feels like, today it just feels good. It's a warm day. I think I'm getting a hang of talking to people, getting rid of my anxiety about speaking Spanish. I also feel like I'm doing stuff. I'm being proactive about my day, waking up, going to find a good breakfast rather than sitting in the hotel being like, oh my God, what am I going to eat? I just want to say that breakfast was really tasty and it was really good and it was really fun. And I got to talk to the camarero and he helped me with my Spanish a little bit. Y aprendí mucho. But girl, I'm on my way back. Anyway, I feel good. Bye. It's literally 2 seconds later. And estoy en el como Zocalo, Plaza de Constitución. Aquí con la ¿cómo se dice? Flag. But I'm here. And they were having some official situation here. I don't know if you can see. There's cameras and stuff set up. And there's people talking and whatnot. And it's a news thing happening. And I was like, what's going on? But I was listening. And I think they're unveiling some electric taxi. There's so many taxis around here. Oh, it's still going. Yeah, they unveiled some taxi and then they had them drive off in a ceremonious way. And now they're coming around. Everybody's like, oh my God. I guess electric cars haven't really made their way to La Ciudad de Mexico. But they're talking about it in a pretty grand way. And they're unveiling these this truck and this van and this little car that are electric. And on the side of them, they say made hecho en Mexico, made in Mexico.
Cuidado, van a correr. Hay que recorrernos, no tantito, por favor, tantito, por favor. Hay que tener cuidado con el vehículo que va a salir, por favor.
Va otra vuelta. Entonces es bien importante también resaltar que se está creando un clúster o un grupo de empresas nacionales donde el grupo DINA o el ayuntamiento para hacer baterías, para hacer y esto a la vez abona a conservar los empleos automotrices existentes y que las plantas sigan.
That was cute. Oh, not the flash, girl. I don't know. We just gonna keep it on. Because there's no light in this room. Like, I need more than just a little window, child. I need more than 250, 200. I'm on my way out. I was in like all black. I gotta take this flash off. I was doing like the all black situation for a while where I was just, black shirt, black pants, black shoes. And I feel like that was actually like making me stand out a little bit. I think the girlies, that's like a New York kind of move, you know what I mean? To be in all black. And so people were like looking at me like I was, see, the thing is that I don't know if people are looking at me because of what I'm wearing. They're like, oh, look at his clothes. Or if they're looking at me because of my hair, or if it's because I'm black. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I've seen maybe 2 black people here. I actually saw 2 black girls yesterday walking on one of the main streets. And they were so pretty. They were so beautiful. Like, their skin was glowing. Their hair, they had such a beautiful, big, natural hair. And they just looked good from head to toe. They were just like glowing. And I enjoyed that a lot, but it was so quick that I saw them. That was the last, I feel it might as well have been an apparition, Miss Girl. I did not see any other black people. I saw maybe one other black person, but it's always weird. It's like, are you from here? Do you speak Spanish? And I think maybe that's why people are looking at me the way that they are, because I'm just like black and they're like, okay, are you supposed to be here, child? Either way, I'm gonna just like feel good. I just want to feel good in the clothes that I'm wearing. And so today I just have on, some little jeans, girl, my little situation here. I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm just, I don't want to be sweaty and I don't want to be like bogged down by my clothes. I don't want to wear anything tight. So I'm just wearing this. Okay, bye. This is so cool. It's like Art Deco on the inside. And from my walking tour yesterday, the homeboy was like, this like whole building is just an eclectic combination of so many different styles. And I did not expect it to look like this on the inside. It looks like Miami. It's giving Art Deco. Girl, I'm out of breath. I need to work out. I went up 3 stairs and I'm out of breath. So now I'm in Sanborns. Right there, that's what it's called. But I'm in like the more famous one. This is like apparently it's like I can't really tell what this is. It's giving like the toy section at like a Macy's, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? It's giving like Macy's for some reason. Yeah, it's giving Macy's. That's what it's giving. But on like a small scale. Lots of kids' toys. But also lots of little random candy, who get games. And it's in this building. It's like a really ornate building. And I think like this cool fancy elevator. And there's like a restaurant in here. There's little snacks and stuff. Like, girl, I don't know where I am, but it's so pretty in here. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's just sick for like a midday snack. Come in here, get a little cafecito.
Okay, that's it for this episode of Will Unedited, girl, because I'm not, we ain't edited no more, child. I'm tired. This is a 50-minute episode. So that's it for this time. Next time, we'll be continuing our journey in Mexico City. There's so much. And I know I've just kind of like talked through this entire vlog, but I think the next episode or the next 2 episodes, because girl, I was there for 12 days. I have so much footage. There will be more sort of, more actions, girl. We're gonna be doing stuff. I visited 4 or 5 different places in Mexico City, so there's different perspectives that you all will see on this trip or on Mexico City. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Like I said, I don't know how these videos are going for y'all. Like, I don't know if you enjoy the less edited style or not, but I'm enjoying it, girl, because I ain't got to edit too much. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got to do too much work for me. So I hope that you all are well. I'm well. And I thank you all for watching and hanging out with me for a whole 50 minutes. So shout out to you. Love y'all, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.